So I'm just gonna keep on talking, but yeah, like, mm, oh, man, I'm gonna just break this like down. Like, this shit crazy right now. I haven't been on here in a minute. A lot of shit's been going down. I've been stressed the fuck out. I'm still stressed the fuck out. Like, I'm just done, bro, with my family. I said I don't keep on saying that shit, but like this time when I say I'm done, I mean like, oh yeah, it's like there's nothing left. You know, there's nothing left in a relationship between me and my mom's, especially me and my mom's. Like it's over, bro. I don't want to talk to her no more at all, bro. It's like up, like you know, I'm not gonna talk to her unless I have to. I want nothing to do with her, bro. Like, it's done. And it's not my emotions. It's really just like it's like I can't. There's nothing to. You can't talk to somebody who tries to gaslight everything. That acts ignorant. You can't talk to them, bro. It's like there's no talking to this person. You know, like, it's over. There's no more talking to her. There's no more talking to her at all, at all, at all. Like I'm so serious when I say that shit. Like nah, nah, I'm done. I'm not talking to her no more about nothing, bro. Like I'm not acknowledging her existence and none of that shit. Like straight up. Only I'm gonna do is like if I have to is like say good morning and shit, or like say hello to her. But other than that, nope. Want nothing to do with her, bro. Nothing. And that's just because it's like I'm at a point where I'm just sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of her, bro. Like I'm done. I don't care. I don't care at all. I really don't. I really, really don't care at all. I'm done. It's like not worth it, bro. It's not worth it. It's one. And it's really, and I said, I'm not saying like this. Like I said, I'm not emotional about this. I'm saying well, this decision is not an emotional decision. It's not because I'm fed up of her. It's really just as simple as she can't communicate. You know what I mean? Again, and I know she's doing it on purpose. She's doing it on purpose to just continue to try to commit for me to try to understand her. But there's no understanding. She just wants me to do what she wants me to do, and yeah, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Like I can't be around people like that, because she's gonna fucking like have an imaginary scenario in her head, and she's gonna try to like actualize that and have me a part of it. And since it's only for herself, she's gonna try to like put herself at the top of that shit and have me like support all that shit. So that's why I'm just like, I can't just do that shit out of whim. So, like I'm not even like it's like I'm not even gonna acknowledge that shit. It's weird. It's like what? Like I'm not gonna do that shit. It's like when somebody thinks like, oh, we're together and we're my boyfriend, and it's just like, no, I'm not. So he's like, I'm not gonna be there. Like you're crazy. And so that's all it comes down to. It's not I'm not even ghosting or nothing. It's just like I'm just she's just making shit up in her head, bro. And she's like, I'm not crazy. She kept saying that shit too. I'm just like, but you are though. I'm done. Like I'm just done. I'm not doing shit with her no more. I'm not doing shit with her no more. Like she can she's not gonna come to me about nothing. Like, oh, I need you to fucking do this. I need you to do that. Like, nope. I want you to fucking come with us. Nope. And she thinks that this is like her getting trying to get to be like bomb with me and shit, but it's literally just her trying to convince me to do shit I don't want to do at this point. You know, in all realism, that's just what she's doing, and I don't care because it's not to my best interest. That's what makes it the most annoying. It's not even in my interest. When I say interest, I mean like I know it sounds kind of fancy, but no, not really. It's like I'm losing money. It's a waste of my time and money. It's a waste of my time and money, and for my goals and who I am as a person, it's unproductive for me. It's counterproductive. Excuse me, not unproductive, but it's counterproductive for me. It's like I don't need to do that shit. Like, you want to be more stronger emotionally. You don't really want to fuck with religion and shit. You want to deal with reality, and you want to fucking be able to deal with that shit. But she wants you to lean on religion and shit. It's like, that's some weak ass shit. Just period. You can't tell me that shit's not. You can't. You can't. And so, with that being said, that's why I have respect for religion for what it is. Because if you're dumb as fuck and you need mental health, of course, you know what I'm saying. Religion's gonna be there to help you. That's what it's made for. It's for the fucking. It's when they come and conquer a fucking place to give you religion. Like, is what it is. You feel me? But you cope with your reality that you're like a little bitch ass slave now. But if you're trying to be actually in these days and time, you know, if you're trying to actually be like intelligent and deal with your situation, and no matter how harsh it really is, you know, that you deal with it like that. But I can't, you know, so you can move forward. It's not just to be like so you can sit in it, you know, and not turn that shit, like so you can actually do something about it. But you know, that's what I'm saying. So if she's trying to act like she does that shit, we shouldn't do that shit. She just comes up with more excuses and shit, creating an echo chamber. I'm just done. I don't care. I'm done. I don't care. I don't care at all. I don't care. I don't care. Like, I'm so serious. I don't care. I do not care whatsoever. Not at all. Not in the slightest. I do not care. That's what it came down to. Like, she don't care about me, bro. She don't care about me. All she cares about is herself. She cares about looking like she's a good person, a good mother, so the family wouldn't fucking like exile her. You know, like some flowers in the attic ass shit. Like, I'm over it, bro. I just don't care. I'm so over it, man. Like, I do not care, bro. I do not care at all. Like, whatsoever, bro. And it's just to me ironic how it's the same situation that happened when I was like with May May and shit the other day. And she just like freaking out about the pizzas and shit. Like, oh my god, where are these pizzas and shit? I was just looking at her and she's like, it's Amy. Amy's the problem and shit. Then everybody's just looking at me like, and they're all looking at her like, bitch, what? That's why the dude came to me. He's like, hey, it's the management, isn't it? He's like, they're kind of stupid. And I'm like, yeah. But to be honest, I was like, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's obvious. It's like she's the manager and she's talking about pizzas that he gave out to people that bought them hoes. And it's like, I know he's thinking the same thing. I'm thinking, like, bitch, then make the more pizzas. It makes no sense. I made like 10 cheeseburgers. What happened to those? People ordered them. But they're for these orders. Then make more cheeseburgers, bro. If you have 47 cheeseburgers to make and you only make 20, even though half of them cheeseburgers are supposed to have 20 of them cheeseburgers are supposed to have fries with it, then make the cheeseburgers. It's like, duh, bitch. Like, are you stupid? You sitting here trying to complain about the nigga who's giving them their food. What the fuck? Like, nah, you just don't want to do that shit. That's all it come down to. That's what you're like, oh, just send them to the back. So she can just be like, okay, I'll just make them when I feel like it. I'm like, no, you need to make them when they order it. What the fuck? Dumbass. And that's what I'm saying. But she want to sit here and blame me. Counterproductive. What are you doing blaming me? Go do the thing you need to go do. And that's what I'm saying. I don't do that. That's why like, my brother tries to act like I do that with my mom. Like, I don't blame her, bro. I don't blame her for my problem. I think the problems in my life, you know, even if there are actually, in so many words, you know, we all can assume that they're fucking problems, challenges, what you want to call them and shit, situations. I'm not going to sit here and blame my mom for that shit. I don't give a fuck about her. I don't consider her in my life. She has not had that much influence over me whatsoever. She didn't teach me how to be a man. She didn't teach me how to be an adult. Everything that, you know, like getting how to drive, getting a car, getting a license. You know what I'm saying? She didn't teach me none of this shit. I taught myself. She hasn't taught me shit about anything in life. You know what I'm saying? Not one thing. You know what I'm saying? She just thinks she bathes and she's just, you know, like a pet. Like, I'm going to take this cat, this stray dog or stray cat, and then bring him in my fucking house and throw them at some scraps at them and shit. Like food off my dinner table. That's what she thinks. She think like that. Like, then that's how she thinks for kids. That's how she treats her kids. Straight up. That's how she treats her kids. And that's why it's like I don't care about you there. Like like no, bro. Like it's over, bro. I'm done with you. Like I'm just done. That's what she really like expects out of you. But then she wanna like pretend by fucking telling you what to do and all this shit. Like, nah, bro, I'm done with her, bro. I'm done. I don't care. It's not worth it. I've been dealing with this shit my whole life. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. And anybody that's on some like that's your mom's and shit, I'm cutting them off too. They're some bitch ass niggas. I got nothing to say. I don't care. And then the funny thing is, they're always bitch ass niggas. Like my ex boyfriend, like Trey and shit, or whatever. Fuck this nigga, like this boy, like literally, like was like that's your mom's and shit. And I was like, bro, she dead to me, bro. He was like, that's messed up, bro. That's your mom's and shit. I'm looking at him like, bro, like I don't want nothing to do with her, bro. If I don't want to talk to her or be around her, I'm like, bro, what do you think that means? I'm not gonna be around her, bro, and she gonna die, or I'm gonna die. It is. That's what I meant by that shit. I said she dead to me, bro. You have to come to reality. You have to come to the fact that like he might not talk to her mom no more because she's just too toxic. It's just too much. It's too much, bro. And it's like it's crazy because it's like it's not that crazy actually. I mean to say because it's just like it's not the first time somebody's told me shit like this. He's like, bro, I can't move. I couldn't live with my mom's because I mean we started sharing the bills and shit and cutting everything in half, and it was just like it was too much for me. And I understand what he meant by that. It's not the money. It's not the money. It's the environment. Even when he moved, when he moved out, he told me that shit. It was like he moved in with his ghetto ass cousins and shit. Then they cheated him out of the money. He lost the apartment. They had to move in with his auntie. And he was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here too, because they crazy as fuck. It's like, bro, I had other friends tell me the same shit. They try moving with somebody and they crazy as fuck. They just go off on their motherfucking shit. Like you just stupid as fuck. I've seen this the whole time. And people do that shit because they're abusive. That's literally it, bro. There's no excuse. That's all they are is abusive. They don't know how to. They don't know nothing. And the only reason why they're good is because they're fucking mooching off of somebody. That's it. They're doing something strange for some change. I know that for a fact. I put that on everything. I know. That's what they're doing. That's what they're fucking doing. Or they're just fucking crazy in general. Like delusional. I mean, I'm telling you, bro. It's like motherfuckers out here know it's not what you think it is. Like every person I've ever, even on the internet, YouTubers and shit that just try to tell their story and shit, you kind of put two together. Like the reason why this nigga good is because he always gets bitches that want to. He gets insecure bitches and shit that have this like godlike complex of of men that they sleep with or some shit. They want to have this whole like pimp session with the motherfucker, or pimp god session with them. And so like he gets them bitches and he live off them bitches, and that's how he ends up being good. You know? Or he goes out with the playboys that fucking like get confidence by being by other men that are like them, so to speak. And that's how he good. You know what I'm saying? That's what it come down to. Like it's bullshit. It's like these motherfuckers is full of shit, bro. It's never like straightforward. Like I'm a hardworking man. I actually work hard at my job. I saved my money up to fucking get out the hood. Like it's not gonna be like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna be like you gonna have to like get somebody pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And pretend to give a fuck about a bitch. And that's how this shit is now, bro. You know, or be down with some niggas just so you know what I'm saying, like you gotta pretend to have their back and shit so they can fucking take care of you and shit. But nobody realistically is gonna do that shit in these days of times. Like realistically, bro, I'm keep real. So that's why people gotta go after people that are younger, young as fuck, younger, and all that shit. And that's why I'm saying. That's why I know why I'm not gonna be shitted on it, you know, in life because I already been over that. I've been young and dumb, 18, not knowing the goddamn thing, and motherfuckers taking advantage. Nah, see what I'm saying? And that shit was like shady. It's like you had to go after a nigga 20 years younger than you and shit. You have to be a fuck up. Or the shit is not that great. Your method to the madness is not that great. And so I'm realizing that shit. And so that's why I'm like, man, these niggas, they were nothing. It's just really hard for me to detach from because this is everything I've known from birth. You know what I'm saying? So, but I came to that conclusion, like, it's done, but bro, I'm okay. I'm content now with just throwing all that shit away. Just letting it go and not giving a fuck. Because sometimes you can't be giving. Giving a fuck sometimes is the worst thing you could possibly do because it's just too much stress. And stress, remember, stress is when a feeling you get when you have to do something, or you feel like you have to do something, but you literally cannot do that shit. That is a waste of fucking time. Like, what's the point of stressing, bro? You can't do that shit. The only thing you can do is do what you can. So just do what you can, bro. Like, fuck the bullshit, bro. Goddamn everything else. You know what I'm saying? If they fucking if anybody has a problem with that shit, they can do it their motherfucking self. You know what I mean? Real shit. That's why I told my mom. I was like, she's like, would you come and shit? We paid a fucking ticket and shit. I'm like, yeah, I'd go. That's not the problem. I didn't say I didn't want to go. I told you I don't have the money. And she keeps on fucking going in and shit. I'm like, but she's dumb. That's what I'm saying. That's dumb. That's not even dumb. That's like, you crazy. There's nothing to say, bro. Like, you're crazy. I'm sorry. There's nothing to say. You're too grown. You're too grown. You're a grown ass woman. You're like in your 60s. And you're telling me somebody told you that they can't afford something and you took it as like they don't want to be around you. Like, you stupid. Like, what the fuck? They just told you. They just told you. No, bro, that's very immature, bro. That's very like, nah, bro. I don't give a damn what the situation is. I don't care anymore. I don't need to be around that shit. I can do without that shit. I'm okay. I don't need it. I don't need it from nobody. Nobody in the human existence is that important for me to be in that situation with. Nope. No human being on the planet Earth is that important. I don't give a damn if Jesus Christ, the so-called Jesus Christ, was in my face talking that. I would look at him like he's crazy. Like, Jesus, what? I'll be a Judas that day. You know what I'm saying? I'll be a Judas that day for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga right there, nigga. Like, yes. The nigga right there with the long-ass perm and shit. And the shaggy-ass beard and shit. Yes, that nigga there. With the limp-ass wrists. Yes, sir. Yeah, him right there. Money, 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 money. You know what I'm saying? Give me that shit. That ass, bro. Because I don't care, bro. I don't care. I don't care. And it's funny, too, when you watch... I'm talking a little shit, but I gotta talk a little shit. It's funny when you watch The Passion of Christ and shit. They try to make that nigga Judas look like he really gave a fuck. And I'm like, that's some fucking programming and shit. Because if I was to do that shit, nigga, why the fuck would I give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be guilty and shit. I'm not gonna give a fuck. This nigga was all guilty and shit. Like, he was so guilty. Like, it was weird, bro. That shit was like, man, you a bitch-ass nigga, bro. Because think about it, they paid him. It was not even like they like fucking like beat him up or something, bro, or intimidate him. They paid him. I wish a nigga would pay me to snitch on something. They don't pay niggas to snitch. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Don't pay niggas to snitch. You stupid? But anyway, so I'm like, come on, bro. Like, you got paid, bro. Nah, they tempted you, which was like even worse. Like, bro, nah, bro. And I'm like, if they tempted you, stand on that shit. What the fuck? You a bitch ass nigga, bro. You better be Kiatan and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Last Kingdom and shit. I will not beg you. You know what I'm saying? Give me my sword. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you better go out like a G. Acting like a little bitch. Oh my God, I betrayed Jesus. I'm like, yo, like, you couldn't even stand on that shit? Oh, hell nah. You was a bitch. Like, I'm like, hell nah. But yeah, bro. But they mix up the stories like that and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's shit like that that'd be weird to me. Cause like nowadays, cause like I be looking and I be like, bro, that shit be like backwards. Like, okay, the nigga that, okay, for example, like in real life, right? Okay, how I put this shit? Like, he's being a bitch, right? Dude's being a bitch, right? But like in real life, a motherfucker wouldn't give a fuck, right? But it'd be like opposite though. I'm not explaining what I'm saying, but like in real life though, it'd be opposite of that shit. Like, I forgot what I was about to say, but like, it's like Judas, he gonna snitch, right? And get the money, but he not finna give a fuck. You know, and we see they make the story seem like Judas is the bad guy, but in real life though, Jesus would be the bad guy. You get what I'm saying? Like in all real life, Jesus would be the bad guy. Jesus would be the nigga doing extra shit in society, and people are gonna be like, yeah, but they some stupid ass peasants, so they don't know nothing about what's going on really in the grand scheme of things. So then the government gonna get on his ass, and then you know what I'm saying, you're gonna snitch because you're gonna be like, man, fuck this nigga crazy. And then like you get rewarded for that shit, and like society will be like, yeah, we love this nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yay Judas, you know what I'm saying? Real shit, you think about it, you know what I mean? So, and it's weird, like, but then like, you know, but then like all society is majority Christian, so it's like what, bro? Y'all niggas don't make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? I digress, but you know what I'm saying? It'd be like that and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I meant by that shit. Like, it'd be backwards and shit. Like in real life, like, you know? Like the same situation, but like, you feel me? So a lot of things be like that shit, like on some spiritual shit. Like at least for me, like when I listen to spiritual shit and shit, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like the fucking so-called bad guy or whatever, or the devil is actually the fucking in real life though. Like if we all can agree, like, oh, in real life, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That nigga be the hero and shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga be the one, the man that did the hero. I mean, really, that motherfucker be the hero, and it'd be like the martyr or whatever the fuck be like the villain, bro. Like fuck that nigga. Like why he doing that shit? Yeah, that's stupid, bro. That's just stupid. Yeah, but that's what I'm going through right now, man. Like, shit, she's just like going in and shit. Honestly, I don't care. Like, I know if she kicks me out, she kicks me out. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't care, bro. I don't care. I don't care. Because I'm at that point where I'm just like, I don't care anymore, man. I got no love for my family at all, bro. I don't care. And the reason I think the reason why I really don't have love for my family, I can go in about a lot of different things. And people talk, you know, I was reading forums, watching YouTube videos, but I think what it comes down to for me personally is the judgment. I think that's what it really comes down to. You know what I mean? I don't like. I think that's what the problem is with family in general. It's like the family tries to judge you and use that judgment over you to sway you to do things. And sometimes it's just to change who you are because they can associate with you, or sometimes it'd be just like, you know what I'm saying, for them. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes it's for family. Sometimes it's like sometimes it's for society, family, or them individually. Like you can't be part of this family, or society think that's weird, or fuck, I think that's weird, or that doesn't benefit me. You know what I mean? That's when you know it's like, nah, bro, you can't talk to. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I feel like when you have a family that's like that, like there's nothing you can say or do, bro. It's like it's kind of over, bro, because to some shape, form, or fashion, but then those lines in society, it's like, you know, there's different layers. You come to find out that it's like, yeah, bro, like it's never gonna really work out, you know. And so I think that's what really breaks you up from your family is that those things right there, you know. But it's the judgment. It's like the way they judge you, you know what I'm saying? Like if they start judging you for being you or whatever you into or your life, they start judging you. That's when it's like, nah, bro. You know, and it's not because they're judging you necessarily, but it's like the fact that, you know, it's not the fact that they're judging you necessarily. It's the fact that you don't need any more discouragement. You know, that's like it's like, you know, I'm gonna say like Jesus and shit. It's like imagine if like his mom did not support him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like what? You know, she's not really gonna help, bro. It's like you just kind of in the way at this point, so I can't really tag you along in my life. You know what I mean? You're against the shit. That makes sense. It's like all the war movies we see in like with like Vikings and shit. And he's like, oh shit. Like if you fight in Ivan's army, you know I have to kill you. It's like, yeah, bro, like you're in my way, bro. In like life. You know what I mean? So that's what it come down to. You know what I mean? Like that's what it come down to. And as I'm saying, like you don't want to fucking do it because it make you feel bad, but you have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? You have to. You have to, even like when you think about King Harold and shit. Like Uber didn't have to kill Hedvig because he wasn't the leader of that army, or like, at least not like, you know, coin wise. You know, Lagatha was, but like, you feel me? Like King Harold had to kill his brother because that's when he was like one of the leaders of that army with the Ivan and shit, and he's trying to be the king of Norway, so he has to stand on that shit. Because like people are, he's basically the representative for a whole bunch of people, so he can't be like, oh nah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like that with life when it comes to like your funding for the support for you in life, like real life for real. It's not no fucking I want to be king or be popular. This is like your livelihood, you know. So it's like they trying to like go against your livelihood. You just can't do it. Can't do it no more. And that's why I think why people like don't talk to their family and shit. It's their livelihood or their quality of life. You know what I'm saying? Like it's distorted and it becomes chaos. They can't have them in their life. And it's like it's funny because I was watching that movie, Fred Claus or some shit. You know what I'm saying? With that, I forgot the fucking name, but you know what I'm talking about. Fred Claus and shit, the little Christmas movie and shit. His brother is fucking Santa Claus, and that shit was saying some real shit. Both ways too, you know, because he got neglected, and then like look at him, he was a star, so then, you know, it's his Santa Claus and shit, and he got started talking shit like, "Yo, you always fucking up my fucking life and shit." You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. But it's both, like for everybody, you know, like you feel like, oh, they fucking up your life, but at the same time, you know, you do love them and shit, so you know, but like that's not really how that life be like, bro. That's why they made it a movie Fred Claus and shit, stupid Santa Claus movie and shit. Like, but it is what it is, bro. Like, motherfuckers don't. Nah, bro. Can't be with the fam. Like, they not good, bro. They no good. Like, that's just like, that's over, bro. Cause shit like that, I just can't do that no more. Like, it's over. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's what I've noticed about like these niggas and shit. Like, they're so ignorant that they like the ignorance. You'll fucking talk to them with logic and reasoning, but they like ignorance. It's crazy. And it's like, it just make you be like, okay, well, you know, you sound like crazy, right? Like you're not helping your case. They think by sounding crazy, they can get something out of it. But it's like, no, you just sound crazy. You're letting me know you cannot, like, I can't do nothing with you no more. You are crazy. And that's what it comes down to. There's nothing else to say. You're crazy. I know you think I'm playing when I say you're crazy, but it's really like a mental disorder. Like I've studied mental disorders. I seen it. It's a mental disorder. You have a mental disorder. It's just what it is. I don't give a fuck. I'm not the first person in the hood to have a mental disorder. Goddamn it, you know. So I'm done. I'm done, bro. And then you look at your life; it's not unreasonable. I'm telling you, bro, this is ridiculous. I don't care. I don't care at all, man. I don't care at all. But yeah, so if I'm homeless, I'm probably gonna go to a shelter, put my shit in a storage unit, and get a gym membership or something like that, and then like be able to take a shower, shit shave, you know, storage unit for my shit, and shelter for, of course, shelter. Keep my job and just save my money up, giving myself a car. You know what I'm saying? And see what's up with the car and shit, and how I can do that, and eventually probably an apartment. You know what I'm saying? But with the money I'm making, I only like it, so I'm not gonna give me another job, or I'll probably give me a whole nother job. I don't even like these jobs and this shit. Just trying to level up, you know how it is. Use your money, or the money to get education. You know how it is. Get an education of some sort, some type of skill. You know what I'm saying? Apply that shit. That's essentially what it comes down to. There's nothing else to do, you know. But also definitely save your money up to give you a better chance and shit. That's just basically it. That's what I'm about to do. And however long it take. But at the end of the day, I'm already content because I'm not dealing with like this type of shit no more. You know, we're going forward in life. I'm never dealing with this type of stupid shit again. Like I'm done. Nah, I'm never dealing with like none of this fucking fuckery ever again, bro. Ugh. Yep, never again. But I guess I'll see you guys on the next one, man. I have to go inside this hellhole. I gotta take a shit. That's the way to do it. Peace.